Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be doing my review on the Moto G Power 2022 after a year. Let's see, it was released in 2021, so it's almost 2 years at this point, 1.5 years, but I got this thing refurbished, so we'll get into all that later. Also, I got a case and a screen protector for this thing that we'll be putting on this phone and seeing how those look. We'll be doing a review on each of these. Of course, this thing don't have any kind of brand name on it whatsoever. Yeah, so generic. But we will be doing a review on these Super Shield screen protector, which I've used these things in the past. They're good. Apologize a little bit about the video quality. I just took out my iPad and started recording. I was planning on using my webcam and mounting it up here somewhere, but that would just been a pain in the ass. And honestly, my iPad records okay. It's a little bit, the exposure is a little sensitive, but I do kind of want the light on so that way you guys can see the phone looks like. So we're going to start with kind of the background information. So, I got this phone about a week ago. And bought off Amazon, but it was from the Track Phone store. This thing was refurbished for $30. This thing's a Moto G Power 2022. So it's a year and a half old at this point, and it's pretty much at the end of its software update. So I think that's why it was so cheap, and very discounted from the carrier. So thing came in a box. I filmed the unboxing experience and all that. I still haven't uploaded that yet, but that'll be uploaded first before this video gets uploaded. So I got this thing all set up to my standards. I got this thing going. So yeah, it's been kind of that's what this phone is. This is how long it's been used for. So this is kind of, I'll do my overview on the outside first. So overall in the hands, the phone feels a little bit big for sure, but I'm well used to it for sure. Now that I feel my old phone, it's really small. I'm used to this big display now, but it definitely is big in the hands, for sure. The screen itself is a 6.5-inch display, so it's pretty big. And the screen to body ratio is pretty good as well. So you keep in mind too. As far as you know what, we'll go ahead and we'll still stick to the outside here. So you do get these rounded edges, which I've never cared for in any smartphone. It's very slippery, it's glossy. Never really cared for it. But one of the nice things that they did, I think, is if I get this iPad to focus, that'd be nice. They did not touch the volume button, but they textured the power button. They put these little grooves in here. I don't know if that was just for identification purposes or what, but I don't know. I kind of like them on all buttons so I can get a grip, but I guess it's just kind of a differentiate thing. Definitely one interesting thing. Up top you have a headphone jack, a microphone. This phone's got 2 microphones. This is the first phone I've had now that you can't take out the back and look at the battery. You gotta take the SIM card out, which does support an SD card, which is nice. Reads all the files I need. Another microphone, a USB-C port, and then a single speaker emitting from the back, which I don't like. I've never really liked when they emit from the back, but it's one of those whatever things. But for a phone of this value, it costs a little more. I would expect a little bit more quality, but whatever. And we're back at the volume buttons again. As for the back, it has this, it's got this nice groove plastic that I honestly really like. I really like the texture of it. It does not attract fingerprints at all. And while it might push in the slightest bit, it feels solid. It really does. And I mean, it just feels nice in the hands. The back does. Back feels nice in the hands. You got a fingerprint sensor right there. which does an amazing job, by the way. It does an amazing job of getting my fingers where I put them there. Yeah, it's located in the back in a very comfortable spot. It's been signature to Moto's dimples, and they did it right. Right here is your camera setup. I think I mean, I'm kind of getting used to it now, but I think like this part where it comes out here like this makes it a little protruding a little bit, but it's not horrible. Especially for the setup you have back here, where two of your cameras don't really do much, and your main camera's right there. Your flash is located right there. On that, your thing's pretty bare. Yeah. So now I'm going to take a look at the display here. And take a look at that fingerprint unlock. It's really fast. I know I haven't got this thing uploaded to a SIM card yet or not. So if you look at the screen from far, this is a 720p screen, but honestly, it looks pretty good. A lot of people are complaining about the pixels, and honestly, the phone looks good. I don't see. Look at me, it looks a little blurry. It's a little bit on the dimmer side, but this phone's big screen, so you can see what's going on. I think, in my opinion, I think the bezel's a teensy bit big on the bottom. But it's just one of those things. It's a cheaper phone. But yeah, it's definitely some bezel for sure. But it's still good enough to use the gestures on it. Yeah, to use the gestures on this thing. So yeah, the display is pretty good. It just works. It's got a 90 hertz refresh rate that you guys cannot see right here. And it works like when you're just like going around the home screen. It looks all nice and smooth. Definitely smoother than it does on the iPad's camera, but that's because it's recording at 30 FPS. Colors also look a little washed out. The iPad for sure kind of makes them a little more bluer than they probably should be, but they're a little bit washed out actually. This thing is updated to Android 12, so it's got these square icons now. So yeah, in all regard here, it's got Google Duo on it still. I know they updated it with Meet. So at least all that stuff's good. I like that camera. They whole bunch in there, and it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like anything's protruding over there. It looks nice, and obviously your earpiece speaker. I have not got a chance to test that out yet. I'm not even sure if this is working as an actual speaker. I don't think so. So yeah, software experience is perfect. Works fine. It's stock version. There's plenty of stuff built in here that it's easy to navigate, and it's really good at what this thing does. So I guess could immediately move to the cameras here. They're just, so the front's got an 8 megapixel camera. You can see Android's privacy stuff there, which I think is really neat that they put that in there. The camera's okay. The camera is just good enough. It takes pretty good selfies. And you guys will see plenty of video being filmed with this phone as well. And I was impressed with the back pictures on this thing, especially in good lighting conditions as well. And the other nice thing about all these modes is that you get some functionality. The only thing I do not like about this phone, there's two things I don't like. So when you're recording a video, you're locked to 1080p at 30 FPS. I kind of wish, like on the Moto E, that you had a 60 FPS option, but it's not on here. You're stuck at 30 FPS. The other thing that I'm not really a big fan of is the audio cancellation. The fact that when it cancels out the audio while I'm recording, I can't record any like music stuff. It keeps canceling out the audio. When I force the audio to be unprocessed through a third-party app, it's really quiet. So it's the only gripe I have about this phone. You got 2 microphones, but they all suck. So And I don't know if you guys have a way of fixing that. I really appreciate it. Here's your kind of textured mode in it. It works. It works okay. It's not the best. It's kind of one of those useless, dumb features. The good thing is that this phone has got good image stabilization. So, that's good. I guess we could do a little zoom in for pictures here. I took this one this morning. When you zoom in, of course this phone don't really pick it up, but it looks kind of soft on that 8 megapixel sensor. And this was a dark one taken right here. With the 50 megapixel sensor, but it actually takes it in 12.5 megapixels. And you can definitely see pixels, but it's not horrible. It really isn't. The colors are kind of washed out. This is more of a photo taken in the light. Let's see right there when we zoom in. You can see plenty of detail there. I'm not sure if it's going to refresh. But yeah, there's plenty of detail you can see. It looks a little washed out there. I feel like when you have like this thing does a good job of getting things in focus. So, overall cameras are well upgraded over my past phone. So you guys will definitely be seeing an improvement in quality once I start using it. Other than that, I think that's about it. So let's go and go ahead and get a case installed on this thing. Oh, the speakers. We could do a little speaker test right now. The speakers are a little bit disappointing on this phone, I'll be completely honest. They're not too super great. There's lots of audio effects, but there's not too much to really put on here. So yeah, it'll use audio effects. We'll turn those off for now. And one speaker at the bottom here sounds pretty eh. It's loud, but it like has to destroy itself to get that loud. So I'll kind of give you the little test here. I'll put my song back to its regular thing here, and we'll also do another one of my songs that will test out the speakers a little more. So I'm going to import. This was a song that I did make. It's not going to be this one. I keep putting in the wrong one. This one right here. This will be an awesome test. So we'll just put it like. We'll test out these speakers here. You'll hear. You could hear how it's kind of like overloading at some of the channels. So it just sounds over-processed. Sounds like the speaker's about to obliterate itself. Nothing held it back, so it's really not that great. But other than that, this one's been pretty good so far. I gotta get it hooked up to gotta get it hooked up here. I think the Wi-Fi reception is worse in this one than my last one. That's what I've been using for right now. So yeah, let's get some accessories on this phone. The first ever accessories. This thing we'll see. I gotta get a little creative. That way you guys can be held on there. Just like that. Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna get you guys in focus here. Let's see, can I get this thing in focus? There we go. This is the phone we're looking at in question here. So first things first, we're going to put on this case here, this generic case. I got a knife, kind of use it, but I think keep this thing out really good. So I really wanted a liquid silicone case, because I like how soft they are. And this one, I'll be completely honest right now, this case feels amazing. It's nice and pad on the inside. I don't know if that's just to keep dust out or to kind of put a little seal. It does smell. It smells like brake cleaner. It's a strong smell. But you got. I don't like that smell. Your buttons are recessed here, and it doesn't look like your headphone jack will be too big. A lot of the cases, the headphone jack's too small. It won't let you fit your headphones in there, so they did a nice job by cutting out big. Put your 2 microphone ports right there. You got your speaker right there. So overall, it seems to be really well. Pretty well made. We're going to put this phone inside of here. See how it fits. Fits like a glove. Fits beautifully. Wasn't really too concerned that it wouldn't. And it just, it's got a nice fit to it. I like the nice silicone case. I just don't like the lettering on this because you think I really need to know that. So I don't really care. I don't like the bold lettering or any stuff like that, but I do like the fact that it's going. So the fingers, so the buttons are okay. Maybe a little bit fixed or rigid, but it's a little awkward to hold in the hands. But sure, just like anything else, so I'll get used to it. That's okay. I like the feel of this case. It feels nice. I just don't like the slettering over here or the switches. I mean, I just don't like any I think I care that it's a pro camera. I like that they gave plenty of space with the flash. They did a nice job with the cutouts. But that something looks a little bit off. I wonder what this thing does. See this thing? Is there something here? It might be compatible with multiple devices. So I sure don't see nothing there. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe it's responsible for something on a different device. So now we're gonna try out a Super Shield's screen protector here. To go and unbox this guy. I've done plenty of unboxings on Super Shield products before, and they're one of those things that they just work. It did get cracked during shipping, but I'm sure everything in here is okay. Alright, we got installation kit, and I think this thing's 3-pack. Yeah, it's got 3 screen protectors, so that's really cool. I guess one thing I probably should have done, get this case off here. I mean, it's a nice feeling case. It's thick, it's protective. Let's go maybe clean the back of this device here. You know what, it really doesn't look too dirty. I think I'll just leave the back of the device the way it is. We'll clean the screen. We'll go ahead and clean that screen because it looks pretty looks kind of It's a Moto always on display. I've always been a fan of that. Well, I like it, just except for now, because I need to be able to see so I can get the crap off of this display. Okay, we got a nice alcohol wipe. I'm sure you've always seen. Let's see Is there a way to, if you turn Do Not Disturb, will it do the heads-up display? Well, that was our solution right there. Awesome. No heads-up display. Nope, I was wrong about that. Let's see what I could do about the heads-up display here. It's not going to be in the clock app. It's going to be in the settings app. This thing is a little bit slow in certain areas, for sure. Or, I'm sorry, it's probably in the Moto app. There's Moto notifications, this. I don't know what half these things are, of course. Motorola, no, not that. It's not that. Where am I looking? Here we go, Moto app. I'm sure there's not much to see in Android 12, but oh, here we go, always on display, play a better way. So we'll turn it off temporarily, but now so will not power on. They're just amazing. Now we're going to install go and wash this display here. Looking at your screen to body ratio here, might be a little bit but let's just get this display clean. Then let's use some microfiber cloth. Ones that come in, it's nice that it comes with everything. Go ahead and do a clean here. Let's see. Cute. Don't look too bad. Now it's time to do some dust stickers. Some dust absorber stickers. Right on the edge here. Looks like a scratch. Is that crack? Well, I guess I maybe already cracked this display a little bit, huh? Well, that kind of sucks. Check out this. I didn't catch this before. See those little, on the camera it looks like dust. But to me it looks like I just cracked the complete outer edge of this display. It looks like a crack, alright. See if I can get it where the glare is not there. I think that's a crack. Should try the prep pad again against it. I think it's a crack in the display. Yeah, that's correct. Well, that's kind of sucks. Okay, let me see what you got. Well, I already cracked the display slightly, so that might affect my ability to be able to put these in there, and also ruins the water resistance as well. Alright, let's take a screen protector in here. The nice thing to note is that we got 3 of them, so if I fail with one application, then nothing will die. So step 1, so we'll go ahead and do the nice peel. Hopefully this camera stays in focus over here. And I've done quite a few of these now, and I don't understand how to use the guide stickers. This one's pretty self-explanatory with the camera. Just gotta get in there just right. That's where the tough part comes to play. First objective is camera. Get it lined up with the camera. See that? That looks pretty good right there. I think this case is making it hell when you get this thing on here. I'm totally like fucking failing at it. So there's definitely gonna be bubbles in this one. So that looks okay right there. Doesn't. That looks good right there. Still a little off. There we go. No. Maybe it just doesn't fit perfectly. That looks pretty good. And I think a little speck of something built up on the display. All right. One bubble ain't gonna kill me, but try to get this out of here. I think I turned out rather lucky. Well, there we go. The phone with its screen protector and everything put on it. This thing is, I would say, pretty safe now. So yeah, no, it's just the goal is to activate this thing. If any issues arise with this case or screen protector, I'll let you know. But any fault they give with was my fault for putting it on. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found this video somewhat okay. See this bubble right here. The mineral got in there. But you can see. So yeah, this is the new phone. Update on it. It's doing pretty good. I'll be making a video about my iPad too. I'm gonna give you guys all the 2023 update on everything. And yeah. Let's set up this front camera here really fast. Just make sure that it works. Perfect. No problems. No obstructions in the front camera whatsoever. Switching to video mode, still nothing. So perfect. The thing is that switch is a little bit bad. See these stupid particles I got in here. What do you do, right? It's really not that bad. I've done worse. Alright, so as always, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next time. Peace out, guys.